Alright, welcome back everyone. Had a little bit of issues trying to stream Torok today, so that's a little bit of a bummer. Torok's engine, just for some reason, it's the Kex engine. I'm noticing it's more and more it's the Kex engine. It's not even Unreal. The Kex engine just really hates being streamed, I swear. So, I'll be playing a game that also hates to be streamed. Then that is Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1+2. As I get to kind of show off that I got a new positioning for how I sit. Before I was sit like slanted up, my feet literally went up on my desk, and I had a little blanket over it. But now, I can just stream just like this. No issues. I'm going to lower the camera at some point for this, but for now, this is fine. I didn't expect to be doing this today, so you know what? This is better than what I expected. I'm just going to be going through and just completing some of these challenges, playing through the base game, stuff like that. I was doing a bunch of these off camera last night. I did most of this off camera because I don't really usually stream this, but I was like, I think it'd be fun to kind of do some of this stuff. Excuse me. So I think it'd be fun if I went through and completed some of this. Got a few extra levels in here. Maybe even try to complete some of this veteran stuff. Like, I still got to do multiplayer matches, online multiplayer party. I don't know how many people would actually be in this. Let me try and view doing a quick playlist. But also, let me make sure that the microphone isn't enabled or anything like that. That way I'm not accidentally, like, speaking to a bunch of people. I know that can be annoying. It does not seem like it, thankfully. Hopefully. It's not. But all I gotta do is just complete one match, if there's anyone even around. I don't think there is. Like, this game's fairly old at this point, and plus the multiplayer's kind of been gone for a while. Let me swap out some of these songs. Let me open this up and randomize the music. I like that it played Villa twice. That's kind of funny. I have a feeling this challenge may actually be unplayable or unbeatable for this specific one. Especially if there's nobody on. Which that's fine. I've never been a fan of games that require trophies or have trophies that require multiplayer, especially online multiplayer. Never been a fan of that. So let me see what I got for challenge-wise. So I was doing the skate park challenges yesterday. I was trying to get all the gaps. I got one for warehouse. Maybe I'll do one for either the skate park or Roswell. I've already gotten all the platinum scores. The get theirs are always a little rough, I swear. I've done some of the speed runs and stuff like that. Secrets, gotta do the wall rides, collectibles. We've gotten a good chunk of them. Get hit by a vehicle in every classic park that features them. I'm not quite sure what the last one would be that I haven't gotten hit on. I will track that one. Balcony Gap. Muska's Gap in Venice Beach. Land a flip trick off the roof-to-roof gap. That's easy. That's really easy. So, what's that? School? Yeah, that's easy. Actually go in and do some free skate on school. Hopefully this is entertaining for anyone. I really just love Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2. I really love the engine for it. Also, this is a brand new character too. I figured it would be fun to kind of just grab points and stuff for him as well, so he doesn't have any of the stats, nor does he have any of my normal specials. Can I actually edit them here? Yeah, I should be able to. Clear trick, clear trick. Do grind. Trail grind, which should be there. Grind. I feel like the song's going on for a little too long. There we go. Get some Swanky Kong in here. Have this one for that. And then for flips, I like to do, funny enough, just the actual flips. Oh, where is it? Oh, I'm doing grabs. There we go. Indie backflip would be that one. Indie front flip will be this one. Usually what I do, and then I immediately get rid of this shit. Get them out of here. There's the stats. They're all very basic. I could honestly just lower these down. Alright, there's that one. Yep, that was fairly easy. Airport challenges, secrets. I gotta figure out what's the last one. It wouldn't be New York. I get hit plenty of times on New York. I don't think it's downtown. Also, for some reason, PS5 controllers really fucking hate this game. So it's specifically in the menus too. In the gameplay, it's fine. In the menus, it lags, it freezes up, it doesn't accept inputs. Really weird. I'm pretty sure I've been hit by a car in this level, but time to figure that out. Alright, so that one, none in there, none in these, not in skate park, not in downhill jam. Shouldn't be streets. I imagine I've at least been hit by something in streets. I'm not gonna 100% this or anything like that. Oh, I probably won't even get to like level 100, but I really do enjoy all the fun little like challenges and stuff. A vehicle in every classic park that features them. Or 5 collisions. Oh, there's the bus. I don't think the bus would count as a separate one. I can't wait to collect some more stat points. There's the tram. And then here's the bus. Oh. Nope, not for that. Level select. Now school or Pro Skater 2 has a lot more of them. There's School 2, there's New York City. Philadelphia has the bus. I feel like I've been hit by the bus one here, but we'll figure that out. Okay, there it is. Cool. Got some of the easier ones. I'm just gonna do like a basic tour. Also, unfortunately, excuse me, I can't play like the actual music or anything like that. Sadly, get copyrighted and nuked to hell. Oh man, not having speed is brutal. I'm struggling to hit that one. What's going on with me today? There we go. Immediately bump that into speed. Okay, I didn't get the secret tape. There we go. Okay, that's all good. Level select. I do just love going through the campaign though. Like my personal favorite thing isn't like getting the high scores. It's doing the career and the classic and everything. Yeah, Psychovision. Ah, shit. Ooh, welcome back. Turok ended up giving me the shits. Like, it completely, like, the audio on my entire computer just went out playing Turok. So I was like, you know what, I'll play something else. That's not what I want to do. I'm not gonna lie, man, Tony Hawk has always had a good soundtrack on average. Oh yeah, agreed. Soundtracks are always, like, phenomenal for this game. I don't have any flip trick right now. Let me get this Donkey Kong music out of here. Yeah, that's fine. That, I think this one's what, heel flip? There we go. Such a shame you can't stream any of the music. Also, I missed the table. That's fine. I'll get it next time. My least favorite objectives in the Tony Hawk games is the damn wall ride the alarms. I've never liked them. I don't know why. That and the downtown do the 3 gaps. That's my least favorite one in the entire series. I despise that objective. Also, I got secret tape. There we go. Oh, I'm not gonna reach it. Damn. It's fine. That's not what I want. There we go. That's also not what I wanted. Damn, I am eating shit today with this game. There we go. But yeah, I never like the speedrun the levels that has the wall ride, the bells. Even if it's a level I like doing, like I like speedrunning School 2. I just don't like this fire alarm objective. They're just usually very out of the way and kind of annoying. So, got that. Lock that now. Bump them up. It is funny how, like, half of the stats don't really matter. Like, who the hell's leveling up Lip Trick? This is a favorite level of mine, the speedrun. Actually, I don't have the thing configured for me to do the airwalk easily. Shit, I missed that. Oh, what the fuck? The one thing I really hate in the speedrun category for this level 2 is the coffee grind. Like, the coffee grind as an objective is harmless, but, like, it's so annoying because you have to kind of go out of your way, where, like, the entire rest of this level is very fluent in the speedrun, and then there's just that one. 5 directories. Which one am I missing? I think it's the one up top. I think I completely overshadowed it. That one's done. I should be able to make my way back up there. But I love this game. I have bought this on nearly every single platform that's available for this. And I really just enjoy going through and getting as many objectives and challenges as possible. I know where it is. I know where it's at now. Let me get this. It's up there. That's the one I'm missing. There it is. But that's not the right one. That. I wouldn't consider myself like a highly skilled player at all. I'd say I'm like right in the middle. Like, I know a lot of gaps, and I know a lot of the combos and stuff for that for hype points, but I'm, like, not willing to change my whole playstyle to be, like, to have the best scores possible. And I don't really seek out the, like, the infinity combos and stuff like that. But I will dabble in, like, doing some speedrun stuff. And the occasional try to get as high a score as possible, but for the most part, I'm not too big. Ah, shit. Not too big into doing like the high skill level stuff. I was watching TH. TH is really good at these games. A lot of times I like to just hop into here and then like just zone out and just do random shit. It's that one. I'm so used to changing airwalk for my my circle up that I forget where it's at normally. Right, that's the end of there. I think there's a few more stat points. Yeah, also like these menus, the PS5 controller really hates these menus. Sometimes it's precise now that I'm mentioning it, but it'll just absolutely just refuse to listen. We need spin, so put some there, and then in flip speed. I really wanted to like Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3+4, but man, the AI generated shit in there and the amount of loading time that game takes is like unreal. I could play through some of these entire levels and stuff in the span that it'd take to load like 2 to 3 levels in that game. And I know it's not the developer's fault for that. Like, people are like, ooh, developers bad. It's not the developers enforcing the stupid AI shit. This is... You know what? Pokemon music, fuck it. So it's like, I get why they had to use it. Because Activision and, like, Microsoft and shit like that probably wanted them to do it. But, man, it sucks. It just blows. Because Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 is in my top 5 favorite games ever. Like, I love that game to death. And I just can't really stomach to play it on 3+4. I think the levels themselves are, like, wonderful. Like, I think 3+4's versions of Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 is genuinely, like, phenomenal. I really like it. But, like, the loading times, the performance issues, the lack of, like, stuff to kind of get in it is just a little disappointing, to say the least. Like, it's cool that there's, like, unlockable cheats and stuff like that, and I do like the unlockable characters. Like, there is a lot of cool stuff in it. People give it shit. People, like, are completely fine with writing off, being like, ooh, this game's bad. But it's like, there is a lot of cool stuff that 3+4 does have. But there's just a little bit too much stuff that bogs it down to be fully enjoyable. Like, I'm not a fan of, like, the jump animations and some of the reworked animations overall. And the engine is slightly different. Oh, here's my least favorite level in the series. At least for campaign-wise. I think it's fine as a level, but I just am not a fan of it as a campaign level. Oh, shit. Oops, I overdid that by a large amount. But I feel like a lot of the letters and just overall objectives are kind of just scattered everywhere in this level. I don't really have a consistent theming or like placement, it feels. Usually my shortcut to do this rooftop objective is I come up here. That's me off. Is I come up here and not do that. Maybe I just do that today. Bounce up here. There we go. I think I'm overshooting this. Oh, I overshot it. As I try to go behind here and then boost up that way and then do it immediately. Because this gap in particular is like the worst gap. I don't know why they designed it to be like this. If I could have, like, one thing changed, it would be this specific objective. That's a nice pipe sound effect. Oh, this challenge blows dick. This one blows absolute shit. I'm not doing that one. You gotta land on this stupid rail from all the way up there. Oop shit. Oh, it's nasty. I know a lot of people don't like Downhill Jam, but I personally kind of like it. People kind of have a similar opinion that I do with this level, but for Downhill Jam. Usually if I'm just doing a general, like, any percent, or not like a speed run, but like just any percent completion of the tours, the careers, I will only do the points for this and then just like leave this level without doing anything else. Yeah, that's what I heard. I think Tony also didn't Tony also say like he really likes Downtown. I remember he mentioned something like that as well. 'Cause it's like the most kind of like grounded, realistic level, especially for like early on. Good to see you, TH. But yeah, I like this as a level, just not as a career level. It's usually always the one I'll skip. I'll get the secret tape now. I really think if the gap challenge wasn't a part of this level, I think I'd like it a lot more. Missed again. I feel like I'm slower than normal. You know what? That secret tape can say secret. I'm not performing at my best. Yeah, I really like Downhill Jam. I'm glad that it was in like Thug 2 and stuff like that. It was really cool seeing the extra levels that are like specifically for the at the time was called the classic mode in Thug 2. It was really cool seeing that they like brought back some of the older levels. Then Thug 1 also had them, but they were like, I think they were just like directly ported from the games they came out of, respectively, I think. Oh, wrong one. Where like Thug 2, they kind of like updated the graphics and stuff. Thug 1 had 3 PS2 or Pro Skater 2 levels. Yeah, that's what I thought. Like what's it? Hangar, School 2, and Marseille, right? I think. Oops. Venice. Ah, okay. One of my favorite levels that come out of Thug 2 was actually training. I really, really love the training level. I'm also just a fan of when games kind of like add on to like a fan favorite level. Kind of like with Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, they actually redid Nocturne on Toten, and I really love that map in Cold War. Oh, I missed it. Oh, I missed. There we go. Let me finally put some into the flip speed and a little bit into rail. Try to get the... I already did the valves. For some reason I thought I didn't do them. I gotta do the Madonna. Oh, almost. There we go. And then I think it's like, what, airwalk? Yeah, airwalk. The one thing I wasn't a fan of with Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3+4 was the fact that the pro goals, you had to have specific moves equipped. It didn't just default to being like, oh, like whatever your current move is. It would make you do like a specific move. Oh, it's close. Oh wait, I'm not even doing the right one. Oh, that's me. That was my fault on that one. Okay, let me get this now. I usually on my characters have airwalk set as up and circle. So I didn't set it for this new character, so I'm like completely like forgetting where it's supposed to be. Also, one of my favorite tricks in this is getting the secret tape without doing all the extra platforming. Ooh, got some control. You know what? I don't trust this song. Every single time I've ever... Oh, I fucked up. Every single time I've ever played that level on like a stream or have watched somebody do a stream, it gets copyright stuck. So, you know what? They ain't getting that today. I like doing this little cheeky skip here. If I can actually properly do it today. Man, I just can't get this at all today. I think my brain's still in Turok mode. I gotta figure out what that issue is. For anyone who may have missed it, I was trying to stream Turok earlier, and for some reason, Turok just nukes my entire audio system. The second the song ends in Turok... Oh my god, I keep missing this. The second the song ends in Turok, all of my sound on my computer just completely dies until I restart it. There we go. Right, this time, I actually look where I'm going. There we go. But I'm not fully sure what was causing that. So far, it seems like the Kex engine has been universally the one that gives my streams the most issues. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's something from that. Maybe it's the way their audio engine works. No more stat points, level select. Burnside. Burnside's always one of my personal favorite levels. I really like it. I really love how Burnside looks in this one. I think this is like one of the best looking stages in this game in 1+2. Funny enough as well, Skater Island's one of my favorite ones in 3+4. So I like the fact it's like actually in-world lore behind it, because the fact the roof caved in. So it's ran down and the roof's caved in the remaster remake. This is such a good song. My legally distinct Tony Hawk Pro Skater soundtrack. Uh-oh, oops. Also, I'm getting some really bad input delay with this controller. What the hell? It was fine up until now. Like, this is fine. But then it'll just be like... Yeah, like that. I had to unpair this PS5 controller at one point and repair it to my PC, and ever since then it's had like these really bad input delays where it'll be fine, it'll be completely fine, and then it's like for like 5 seconds it's completely desynced. It's been fairly fine up until this point. Most of the time it's just been me, I think, that's been causing like the fails and stuff. But where I wasn't landing, I was going like sideways on this was from that. Hey, my favorite bot, it's back. It was not here the last 2 streams. Bye bye bot, I'll see you next time. Yeah, cheap viewers. They're not even best viewers anymore. I want the best viewers. Get Brandon in here. I guess they already know I got the best viewers. I was mentioning it to Merc the other day. I was like, I'm surprised. Like, I think I had 3 streams in a row and I didn't see a single one of those bots show up. Yeah, I overdid that that competition a little bit. Oh yeah, it's been years since you've had them, or like you've been getting them for years. For a while, it was like every single stream I couldn't escape them. The shop, yeah. Like I'm surprised they don't have any sort of like limitation, or like not limitation, like system to detect them. Cause it's like if the Twitch thing can show that it's like, oh hey, by the way, this could be like ban evading for spam or something, they should be able to like implement being able to get rid of that. No, I think I did it wrong. I gotta do the 5L, which is Nolly, right? That's not the right one. Yeah. There we go. Also, I'm not sure if I have this set up. There we go. Let me restart this. I gotta refine like a little playlist to do for whenever I play Tony Hawk. There's a mix of some good music in here and then some like music that doesn't fully fit. Oh, missed that. I missed it again. There we go. Hopefully your week's been going well so far, though. Seems like everyone's starting to get hyped up for the LTK and everything. Just nice to see. Back at work today after the holidays, just wrapping my stuff up. Oh. You end up having a lot of stuff to do on your first day back? I know when I took my vacation, I ended up having like a shit ton of stuff that I had to catch up on. There's location scout for a commercial. Oh, okay. That's not bad. Also, I kind of zoned out collecting those life preservers. I gotta do that again. Ooh. What'd you end up getting? I haven't actually gotten anything for lunch myself yet. I had some peanut butter and honey Uncrustables for breakfast. I usually grab them if I'm like on the go, because the nice thing about them is they just the honey doesn't freeze, so I can just eat them like frozen. There we go. What else I got in here? Have cop cars, Western omelet, sourdough toast. Damn. I love omelets. They're some of my favorite breakfast foods. We got a nice little diner here. Their entire shtick is they make omelets. Like, that's like the only thing they make. And you can get like for like $10 you can get a whole omelet, and they're like massive too. Like they're really big. Like really big omelets with 3 meats on them, or I guess 3 toppings, a cheese, and then they come with like some really nice home fries that are like baked with onion, and a donut, because they freshly make donuts there. It's so good. It's one of my favorite places to go. Unfortunately, it's just a little bit too far out of my normal like walk to work, so I don't get to go there a lot. But like if we're like somebody's picking something up from work or at work, they usually choose to go there, and I'll order stuff. Or like when me and my spouse have days off, we'll go over there. There's like a whole ass like breakfast meal for like $10 is a steal. Oh yeah, and it comes with a drink too. So like really good price. It was $17, a little pricey. Oh, for sure. Oh, there's that song again. Just repeating the same songs. Swear to God. You know, it's Thicker Bush Symphony it is. Yep, you did. It was, what's the town? I always get the town's name wrong. It's the town, I think, that has, the Dialga and Palkia statue. One of my favorite tracks in, like, the entirety of Pokemon. It's a very sweet but sad sounding song. And it's like the night theme, or the day theme picks up really well. And then the night theme is like a really like somber, almost sad kind of sound. They ended up remastering it in Pokemon Arceus. They remastered a few songs in Pokemon Arceus, and dude, it could bring a tear to your eye. It's beautiful. It's really good. the one thing that Pokemon's always consistently been good at is the soundtracks. Like, they're even like at their worst games, they make some amazing soundtracks. Oh, for sure. Eternal Forest is really good as well. Yeah, like the Diamond and Pearl soundtracks are genuinely like beautiful. It's wild how like they did so many different themes and everything like that. And it's like how ominous the in Platinum the Distortion World's music and everything is. Like, damn. Should just about be plenty of points for me to get that. Oh, there's the last one. I think Pokemon Ruby, like the Gen 3, are the games that I like to listen to the music the most. But it's just like the music in Gen 4 and Gen 5 stand out for me as like songs that's like I really appreciate, and like they invoke way more emotion out of me than like Gen 3's. So I was really big into Pokemon as a kid. Like, I was super big. Like, I still have them all. Like, dozens of like Pikachu plushes and stuff like that. But I didn't have any of the actual mainline games. Actually, I just pulled it out. Here's my Game Boy. It turned out my brother actually had Pokemon Blue. He never told me, though. Which was a little wild to me. I never knew. He just told me like a few months ago that he had Pokemon Blue the whole time. Which makes sense because he was also into Pokemon. But I shit you not, all I had for this, I've mentioned it before, was Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2. So I, as a kid, used to think Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 on the Game Boy Color was the original Pro Skater 2, and then Pro Skater 3 on the PS2 was like the sequel. And I was like, damn, they really like blew up with the quality of it, funny enough. But all I had was this for my Game Boy. So this thing was just essentially like a paperweight, because this kind of blows. It's not the worst Game Boy game, but it's no Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 on the console. But the Pokemon games I had, let's see if I actually have them on hand. I had Pokemon Snap. Oh, these are Rush 2. I had Puzzle League. I don't think I have Pokemon Stadium anymore, sadly. But oh yeah, and I had Hey You Pikachu. I had all of the console games for like the N64 and stuff like that, but I didn't have the actual like handheld mainline games. And Pokemon Ruby ended up being my first one I got in, I think, 2008. It was actually a really sweet timing I got it, because a childhood friend of mine, he used to play Pokemon Ruby a lot and show me it, and I used to be like so enamored by it. And Christmas 2008, I think it was. I think it's specifically 8. I had gotten a Nintendo DS Lite, and it was my first handheld that wasn't the Game Boy. And my friend actually had gifted me his copy of Pokemon Ruby. So Pokemon Ruby was the one I started off with for the handhelds. And I really love Ruby. I appreciate how quick Ruby gets into it. And I appreciate like how fast the gameplay is and how simplistic it is. It's no deep story or anything like that, but it's like, it's really nice. Like, I really love playing through, like, I love Platinum, Black and White, stuff like that. But Ruby is the one I like to play through the most because just how quickly it is. I think it's one of the shorter stories, and like with the combat being way faster and like everything in the game being way faster, you definitely blow through it a lot quicker. Ooh, got level up. Let me put some into the flip. But yeah, Gen 3 was always like my personal, like, I was so wrapped up in it as a kid that I used to have my own like notebook that I would keep track of every single move, at what level the Pokemon would learn and stuff. I don't think I still have it, sadly, but I used to be like that big into Gen 3. And Gen 4 was just like beautiful. I really liked Pokemon Platinum. But because of how slow it kind of is, I just can never go back and like fully play through it. I played through it a few times, but nowhere near as much as like Gen 3. I would love if one day there was some sort of like Redux version that somebody makes that kind of like fixes the slowness to it. 'Cause it's already way faster than Diamond and Pearl, but it's still slow in the ground theme. Yeah, like I know the what's it called? The infamous one is the Blissey health bar, where it just takes 3 to 5 business days for it to go down. Oh yeah, same. The only thing that makes me sad when emulating it at faster speeds is just losing out on the soundtrack and the sounds and everything. But I definitely do that whenever I play. I actually played through Brilliant Diamond, I think it was like 2 years ago now. I had a good time. People, like, I wish it was more, but for what it is, I think it's fine. I think it's nice. It's probably definitely the most pointless remake in the lineage of remakes they've done. But, it was still a nice time. I really liked the Underground. One of my favorite things about the Gen 4 games was the Underground. So I was glad that it got a big glow up that it did. What did I get? Okay, I already got everything. Cool. I'm interested to know what they're going to do with Gen 5. Because they kind of skipped Gen 5 and went straight to Gen 6. Which I've not played or really looked at anything for Pokemon ZA. So I don't have any sort of opinion at all on it. Oh, so this is a fun level to speedrun, except for the damn wall ride the bells. All passes. I ended up doing a playthrough of Gen 5. Oops, I went the wrong way. Last year, I think it was. It still holds up. I think Gen 5's really good. The music slaps in there. The music's like unbelievably good. Oops. Okay, now I feel a little bit of the input delay on that. Okay, it feels better now. I'm a little sus on these, the shuffle, since I've had back-to-back, songs from from the same games. I think I've had, like, what, 2 or 3 from DK, 2 in a row from Pokemon, 2 in a row from GoldenEye, and then 2 or 3 from Perfect Dark. I wish they had this a little bit higher than what they do. There we go. Always jump over that one. There we go. Root gap. There we go. Oh man, all my skills gone out the window today with this. There we go. I just have to run and get the skill or the gaps, skill points now. Oh man. Maybe Turok took my brain power too. It was so funny. It was midstream. It was like at the beginning of the stream. If I go, I know if you go over here when the bell rings, that's what unlocks. I had at the beginning of the stream for Turok. Mind you, I had tested it and everything the day before, and it was fine. Loaded up Turok. And, like, all the sounds just immediately, like, went away on my computer. And, I was having a little bit of technical difficulties, got it all working again. It was fine, it was working completely fine and everything. And then it was, like, out of the blue, like, the music stopped, and so did every sound effect on my computer. I was like, what happened? I'm glad it still picked up, like, my mic and stuff. But I'm like, what happened? It ain't a stream of mine if it doesn't have, some sort of audio issue, I swear. I feel like I'm not getting any distance. I'm not getting any speed. This way. I just feel a lot slower with this. Maybe I have something. Depending on your skate style, doesn't change your speed, right? All of these are fast. Let me swap skaters. Let me swap. That's what I thought. I don't know what it is today. I feel like I'm just a lot slower. Let me go and just mess around with this. I was trying to get over the, over the wall. Because normally I can be fast enough to kind of, like, make my way over it. It's like, I was struggling to even go the normal way. The first one it wasn't, but then I did a wall ride. Like, even doing the boneless and stuff, it wasn't launching me. So let me mess around a bit. Oops. Mess around a bit. I don't think it would be something from my controller delay. It definitely feels... He feels faster. Let me try doing, U-turn with 3D printer. Let me try doing School 2 now. Yeah, it was weird. It's just, I felt like I was slow. You can get great height by ollieing immediately after a wall ride. Oh, yeah, like this? Yeah, that's usually what I do. Before, like, trying, like, I'll show it here. I just felt like I was moving so slow. I'll play around with the Hawkman before I go back. Yeah, I'm able to easily clear this. I wasn't able to clear this, with my Create-A-Skater. And I was like, oh, let me try and go over this way. So I already feel like I'm a lot faster with this. Oh, no, I crash. Not missed. Yeah, like I feel a lot faster with Tony Hawk. And it was like the custom skater I had before that I deleted, they felt fast. I'm not sure what's going on. Let me go back to my normal one. Also, welcome back, Crow. Good to have you. I remember when I first discovered the secret with Marseille. It was in Tony Hawk American Wasteland, I think it was, because they have like the secret tape in there. Which American Wasteland had the weirdest classic mode, I think. It felt like it didn't want to be there. But I was like, where the hell in this map is this like underground like cathedral area? I didn't process that there was like a little secret there. When I used to play beforehand. So it was like, oh shit, is this in the original? And I was like, I played through it, and I was like, oh, damn, it is. One of my favorite things with Tony Hawk is just the secrets in the levels. I think 3 gets it, like, the best. I think 3 has, like, the best ones. Yeah, it's 2 Tony Hawk songs in a row. Cause like it was so cool. Like there's like The Tokyo one, like for the longest time, I never knew as a kid that the Tokyo one existed. I just had figured that like not every level had a secret area, but I was like, holy shit. And then there's a few others that like really surprised me with how unique their hidden little areas are. Think of the person who's spending thousands of dollars on making 9-foot wall and some dude on a skateboard jumps over it. I know, right? Arceo has one of my favorite lines in this game. Just a good level. It's never a level I'll actively seek out to play, but then I'll play it, I'm like, it's like, damn, this level really is just really, like, solid. Ooh, 3D print. Got any idea of like what sort of thing? Video game related? Animal? Anything like that? Also, I really like New York City as a career level. It's really fun. I like it. I like that you progress throughout the level by getting like the tickets and stuff like that. I think it's a really creative approach to the objectives. I was gonna say, funny enough, you could 3D print the little Dorito from Turok. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a 3D print mold for that. But at the same time, it's just a triangle. Oh, that's fair. Ooh, I don't know if I've shown this off on stream. I actually got these 3D printed. The little Pokeballs that have the, they're based on, like, Pokemon. I wanted to get more Pokemon that aren't just, like, Pikachu or my favorites. Yeah, little spoon. Because I really like how these look. These look really cool. My camera's kind of picking up really dark. There we go. See if that's better. I really like how these turned out. Let me grab the other one. I have 3 of them. The other one's way higher up. This one's my personal favorite. These aren't usually Pokemon I'm really into or like collect stuff for. But like, these are really well made. Like, these are really well designed. There we go. 3 of them. Alright. Yeah, shuffle on my ass. Well, there's Eterna City. There we go. That's the name of it, Eterna City. I think I've shown it off before as well, but I have the Mario Kart crown as well, which is really cool. And then something I got from Cyberpunk is this 3D print. Also, orange tip. But what's really cool is like you can take the magazine out, you can have this cock back, and it even has like a 3D printed bullet and everything like that. So I have this on my desk. It's the Johnny Silverhand's pistol. Talking to you, Johnny. But that's one of my favorite ones. I used to never really be into the 3D printed stuff. I saw the hand cannon. You used that on McSmith? when Brandon sent the photo, he's like, time to blow up the McSmith house. That shit had me cry. It's like, Brandon, you can't be posting that. I love Brandon. He's so funny. Zika joined a stream with him, and he's like, Zika's trying to do like tier lists and like GoldenEye mods with him. And he's like, McSmith wants to be my replace my old dad, and he wants to give me kisses everywhere, and take me to Disneyland. And Zika's like, what? It's like, where did that come from? Poor Brandon. He gets stuck in such like the nastiest group of people. Brandon deserves better. I'm glad that there's at least people that are like, for the most part in the community here, that are willing to like sit and like hang out with him and play games and stuff. Like, there's definitely times where I kind of need like a little bit of a breather, especially if he asks me what my favorite Looney Tunes character is for like the 50th time that day. But I'm glad that there's like a lot of people who are like just happy to have him around. Like, Adzi loves him to death. It shouldn't be, I don't think. I don't see any drop frames, but that doesn't mean it couldn't be. Prefer to let me know if there is, if it is lagging. I know when YouTube was having some really bad lag the other day. We were watching Adzi stream and it kept buffering really badly. Speaking of Adzi, his damn theme song comes on. One of my favorite consistent like inside jokes that just keep happening for some reason is every time this song plays whenever we're in like a Discord call or like in general, Adzi just appears. Like, it just, like, he just knows. It summons him. Aw. I like that I was originally doing this to get, some of these challenges done, and I just enjoy playing around the base game so much I just forgot. What do I gotta do with this? The gap combos. I don't know what the atrium gap is. Oh. Hey, appreciate you for that. I can tell that, Tony Hawk Pro Skater is doing its thing with the audio again. That probably definitely got loud for everyone else. I don't know why it does that. Let me test this again. Oh my god, it's getting bad. Oop. Let me redeem this. It's being funky. I want to know why Tony Hawk specifically does that. But appreciate you for the sub. I gotta add an icon for the hydrate on screen too. There we go. Brewed another tea as usual. I'm running low on my tea. I gotta get some more at the store. My favorite. No, I haven't done Goof Troop yet. I did Torok. I don't the Torok thing ended up completely breaking my audio on my PC, so I had to end the stream early. But I did that, and I'll do Goof Troop a separate time. I figured I'd give it the respect that it deserves, not just to be like, oh yeah, here's a bunch of things I was requested. So I'm going to do a second Torok stream at some point when I figure out what's going on with the audio, and then I'll have one for Goof Troop as well. I'm not sure what was going on with Torok, but I'm also I have a very interesting thing with luck, or being unlucky, and finding new issues every single time the previous one goes away. I was like, oh, I fixed the audio issues with Doom. Turok completely nukes my audio. I was like, welp. Oh no, not yet. I've not even played it. I've not played the randomizer since. I think it's like what the highest lettering you can do, I think, is 12 characters, if I recall. Something small. Oh, I ended up being a 5-0 there. I went for a dark slide. Or not dark slide, tail slide. There we go. The 5th one. Done zoned down. I don't remember where the 5th one is. Or I don't remember which one I've not gotten. It's over this way. Yeah, Pokemon has a very limited on the size. It's over here? Yeah, it's over here. I don't think I'm gonna get this, but worth a try. Oh, it bounced! Ooh, have you? You're doing the recording of it, right? I'm looking forward to it. I watched Aries and Scott play through, I think, all of 2. And then Aries, I think, was streaming 1. Me and Merc were watching a good chunk of that. I really like watching Aries stream. Aries is really good at streaming. He's really chill. I think his personality comes out the best in it. And it's nice having Camel there too, because they get to kind of like banter and talk back and forth to each other. Ooh. I usually do 101% for DK64. Yeah, that's understandable. I don't know if you follow Super Joe Bro at all, but he does Donkey Kong December months, and he just hit 10k subs, and he did a an any percent completion for DK64 for his 10k. I think it took him like 11 to 12 hours or something like that. Funny enough, Donkey Kong appears. Donkey Kong music appears. 4 or 5 of them. I do know where this one's at this time. There we go. Trying to get that tape on Pro Skater HD was like disgusting. That was like the worst objective in that game. 80% glitchless is 3.5 hours. Damn. Oh, the audio is broken for that. 3.5 hours. Damn, that's impressive. I kind of took my time a bit, but I ended up doing glitched, like slightly glitched, in like 11 hours, I think. Like, I know a lot with Tony Hawk Pro Skater stuff, or not, oh my god, what am I talking about? I know a good amount of stuff with DK64 stuff, but I've never been, like, quick at it. Ooh, I got the combo challenge, hell yeah. It's been years since I've played, damn. I always go back. It's kind of like, you know how like Adzy's like, oh yeah, he can never get tired of like GoldenEye. That's how I feel about Donkey Kong 64. Oh yeah. I ended up recording why I don't want to ever play Beaver Bother. That mini game on vanilla is just putrid. Oh my god. Even with the knowledge of how you're supposed to knock them in, is just so bad. Yeah, Beaver Bother, the most putrid mini game in DK64, because the drop, you're supposed to knock the beavers into a hole, but the hitbox and like the geometry is just like an invisible wall, so they can only fall in on like the corners. Usually when I do any percent completion, I do, I 100% jungle japes. I do, like, mostly everything in Aztec. A good chunk of Frantic Factory. Oh, no, you're good. And then I 100% Fungi Forest. And pretty much skip over most of Gloomy Galleon. And Caves is fairly easy to get through. Yeah, exactly. Cause it's like a lot of the harder ones. But funny enough, I think Crystal Caves is way harder than Creepy Castle. Crystal Caves consistently has some of the hardest ones, where it's like Creepy Castle's got like, oh yeah, with Donkey Kong you line up the little jigsaw to be your face, and some of the stuff is really straightforward. However, I do kind of like the fact that not every level later on equals it being harder. That's kind of always been a little bit of my issue when it comes to platformers, is just the entire worlds later on just become nonsensical platforming. Like, they kind of dip, or they kind of drop the concept of, like, the worlds being, like, believable, and go more for, like, rainbow, like the rainbow cloud and stuff from like Mario 64, where with DK64 it's like the difficulty sprinkled all throughout the game. Jungle Japes is fairly just easy all around, but it still has its fair share of like intermediate challenge stuff. Angry Aztec has some of the hardest ones in the game. Frantic Factory has some of the hardest platforming in the game. Crystal Caves has some of the easier and hardest challenges, and then like Creepy Castle's a mix between having some really hard stuff and some really easy stuff. I really appreciate that they like sprinkled the difficulty throughout it. So it's like even like somebody that's like 5 years old can play through the final areas and still be like, oh yeah, I can get through this. See, it would be nice to taste. Yeah. Because like if I try to go through and like just collect as much as I want to, I kind of start getting burnt out around the Gloomy Galleon area, because it's like Jungle Japes, you kind of cruise through it pretty quickly. Like what, like an hour, like if you're just casually playing through it, like half an hour to an hour tops. And then Angry Aztec's like an hour to an hour and a half. It's like, okay, that's a pretty nice time. And then you get into Frantic Factory, and that's when like you get all the Kongs and the upgrades, and then it like the slog kind of begins. Especially having to go back to swap out different Kongs and stuff like that. And that's usually where like the slog will kind of hit for me. But if I just go through and I kind of like, I'm like, okay, I'm only going to collect this many things or like do this many stuff, then I can keep my spirit going throughout the whole campaign. But then, oh, I did it too late. I think the randomizer actually negates that feeling for me. It's like, I could just play the randomizer forever. I never get tired of it. I think it's one of the best mods to exist in, like, just gaming in general. DK64 was meant for that randomizer. Like, it's truly beautiful how big that thing is. There we go. Philadelphia's a really cool map too. I remember being excited for it because it's like I know Philly. It's like I was always at Philly. Little crash with the gong sound. It made this game feel more believable because, like, obviously when you're a kid and you see like real locations in games, you don't fully grasp that they're actually real. But it's just like, it's like, holy shit, like this is that, like this could actually be an area in like Philly. Plus I didn't do the right slide. Oh well, come back for that. Good Philly music. Ooh, I'm losing. That was completely input delay. What the hell? Or not even input delay. It was just like desync. That's the term. Ooh, it's bad. Ooh, what the hell? Me turning like that wasn't even my control. That was. There we go. S. There we go. Oh well. I was a little too envious with that. Oh, so I think this media player doesn't play FLAC files, so it's like only a quarter of my music's actually playing. I've heard this song over and over. There we go. Now there's actually more music. There we go. Get some good old blastcore in here. I still need to go back through and play and beat that on stream again. I can't believe I got all the way up to like Ember Hamlet. I was like, yeah, check out this Blumpkin robot. He blows chunks. And like his face faces the screen doing the backflip. Game crashed. Oh, ooh, did you see that? I phased right through the map. I swear that's a passive for me. I know you can consistently fall through the map in Downhill Jam. If you go to Wall Ride where the pipe is, like the drain wheel, you can actually just phase through the map like fairly consistently. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. There we go. What I gotta do now? I gotta lip trick and then blunt slide the awning. It's easy. I remember for the longest time I couldn't figure out what the blunt slide was because I didn't process that you could like double press on stuff. It's like what is this? What does it want from me? It's like I'm doing every move that I can. Oops. That's not what I wanted. There we go. Beautiful. Doing the lip tricks on here used to mess me up so badly as a kid, too. I don't know what it was with lip tricks. Lip tricks were always kind of like a little hard for me to get down. I'm going to say this, I'm going to like mess it up or something here. Maybe I won't even grab them here. Oh my god, 3 times in a row. Is this... Okay, it works. I'm just doing this wrong? There we go. I also just couldn't grasp what every single one of these was. Okay, I am pressing this. You can see me press it as I touch this. Maybe this whole time it's just this controller. I'm going to swap controllers after this. Oh my god, what the hell? All right, this is a controller issue. Turn that one off. And let me get... What is it? I wonder if this whole time my issue was just the fact that it's like the buttons were delayed. I was trying my hardest to get them to line up. Alright, do it with the 8-bit though now. This already feels way better. It was the delay on the controller. Oh my god. Alright, moment of truth. Well, at least I grinded it. Yeah, it was a controller. This whole time. I was like, man, I'm performing really bad today. I feel like I was also performing bad in general, but like, that controller did not help in the slightest. Yeah, I got all of them first try. Quote-unquote first try. Ooh, got the hat. Hell yeah. What else I got for it? Created Skater. You unlock Officer Dick, I think, by complete all the Creative Skater challenges, right? Anything for... Over to Pool Gap with at least one grab trick. That's wild. This whole time I was playing with, like, input delay that bad. Yeah, this feels way smoother. I gotta figure out why reconnecting my PS5 controller after disconnecting it completely borked the inputs. I've been having issues with it ever since I did that. Oops. At least I could say that one's my fault for that now. Oh, this feels so much better. Aw. Almost went. It's kind of funny how these little loop-de-loops got phased out of the franchise. It's like they were, like, you'd see them in 3, they were like a skate park option, and they're in 2 and stuff like that, and it was like after that you didn't really see them. I think they just realized people didn't really care for them because, like, you don't really do anything on them besides doing a loop-de-loop. They're cool, but like in a game where you're constantly wanting to do tricks, being stuck doing nothing inside the loop definitely makes it understandable why people didn't want to use it. Ooh, got the lock-in music. Aww. Keep being overzealous with that. Alright then, this is just me doing that. Landing in a pile of shit. What a way to end that. Ooh, this is one of my favorite songs from GoldenEye. Right, now let me actually dive into some of these challenges and stuff. Multiplayer challenges I won't really be able to do. Unless it's like there's anything I can do offline. Combo. Some of these are just far. Paint the town. I could probably do paint the town. Go multiplayer. There we go. Graffiti. 5 minutes. Not do 2 minutes. That's easier. It's a lot quicker. I feel like mall you get the most. You get the most props. Oops. Graffiti. 2 minutes. Yeah, I think you get the most props with that. Not really pressed for points, just as long as I get the objects. Tony's really showing the moves here. Oh, I missed. Oh, I missed. 31, that's already a good chunk of this challenge down. Graffiti's definitely my favorite multiplayer mode in this. I really like it. It's just such a fun one. It can be as casual or competitive as you want. Not warehouse. Do mall again. Speedy, watch do it for 1 minute. Oh man. There we go. This is some pure, like, closed down mall music. There we go. Perfect. Alright, do mulligan. So that should be most of it. Can I pause here? Oh, I can't. I can't view the achievements or anything. There we go. Dang it. Oh, wait. There we go. It's all completed now. There's those two challenges. Multiplayer. What else we got? Warehouse Explorer. And all the given combos in Warehouse will play multiplayer playlists. Interesting. Oh. Hold lips for a cumulative 5 minutes. What's your special day lip balance? You're getting maxed out. This up real quick, make sure this is going all right. There we go. Oh yeah, I got some good Ratchet and Clank music in here. I'm pretty sure you can use cheats on that, but at that point, I may as well just do this. I think lip tricks are really cool. Especially, like, there's so many lip tricks in this, too. But, like, they're never something I really seek out to do. Sometimes it's cool to do, like, you'll pop up, like, if you're popping up to do a lip in the air, and then you jump and then do a second lip. But, like, other than that, I don't really care for them. And most times I ever use anything for lips is just exclusively for a challenge that would require it. Ah, rip. I don't think I actually have to land these. I think I just have to, be doing the lip for it. This one's definitely the most jankiest animation, though, is up here, just how fast you move between them. How long has that been for so far? Where is it? It's, What time? 3.5 minutes. Cool. Almost there. It's funny for how... the PC version is my most recent purchase of 1 and 2. So it doesn't have nowhere near the lifespan of, like, my PS4... PS4 is where I put the most time. The Switch is where I put the second most time. Because, ooh, Pokemon. When we didn't have anything going on at work, I would just prop the Switch up and play like a career of Pro Skater 1 or 2. So I had a lot of time on the Switch from it. The Switch version is definitely the worst one, but it's still impressive how playable it is. Like, it runs at 30 FPS, but, like, after, like, playing, like, a match or two, you kind of forget that it's 30 FPS. It did have a little bit of input drops and stuff like that, and the Joy-Cons definitely weren't the most fun controller to use for it. But it's serviceable. It's passable. I know we're never going to see it, but I'd love the Switch 2 to get a Switch 2 version of Pro Skater 1+2. I ate shit on the land. Good. Such a good song. I need to get more Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire music in here too, I think. Ooh, I think this song's called Monkey Mash. It's the multiplayer song for DK64. I actually really like it. It's one of my favorite songs in the game. It's funny though, because it's one of the least technical songs, I think. It doesn't really have too much background things going on besides, like, I guess the monkey noises. I don't know the exact terminology I'm looking for. Like, it's like the most flattest song, I'd say. But I like it for that. It kind of sticks out. This should almost be done by now. Combo challenge. Lip time. 4.5 minutes. 30 seconds to go. This feels like the longest thing ever. I feel like I've been doing this for 20 minutes. Maybe I have been. Who knows? I don't know how people really felt about it. Ooh, I got it. I don't know how people really felt about it in the Tony Hawk community, but I personally really like the stalls on Thaw. This is a nice way to like stop your momentum to maybe get off like an earlier spot than like you would if you had fuller momentum. At least for like somebody that's not as skilled. Like, it'd be nice, you'd be able to stall and not overshoot the spot that you're looking to jump to if it was like a shorter hop. But it was definitely like one of those moves that was like, it's like, okay, they're kind of like running out of things. It's like how they did like the wall plant and then they did the sticker slap. Like, all right, we're starting to get a little bit too much bloat in here. I love both of them, but it's like all right, we're getting to the point of like, how do you essentially reinvent the wheel for like new moves and new mechanics? The wall plant slash sticker slap was definitely one of my favorite inclusions in the Tony Hawk franchise, though. I think it's such an amazing mechanic that it like you can go back and it retrofits into all the older levels. Because like there's some mechanics that like came out in later games that just feel like they don't play well in older levels, where it's like the sticker slap, like where wall plant feels like it fits in beautifully. Okay, so what else? What other challenges do I got? Combo builders. Yeah, good luck with 100,000 grab tricks. That's a lot. Also, I'm going to take a quick bathroom break real quick. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to let the music keep playing. I'm not actually going to go to the BRB just in case it messes with the audio at all. So I will be back. Let me flip this up. There we go. I'll be right back. I am back. Thank you for waiting. There we go. Controller again. Usual competition. Ah, I see. Could go through these characters too. Get everything for these guys. I've already got the creative skater stats and everything like that. They're a little bit more of a pain than the normal characters. What's my skate park challenges? Get there, speed runs. School par, 3 minutes and 15 seconds. I feel like I could get that with like school. Maybe not the hard, but definitely not bothering with the downhill. 3 minutes and 30 seconds, no thank you. School too hard. Yeah, I believe it. I got most of the other ones. If anything, I could do school. Ooh, the Muska Beach. And a grind trick off of Muska's Gap at Venice Beach. Select beach. I gotta remember which one's Muska's. It's like the ramp, right? Or not ramp, like staircase or something. Let's see, which challenge is this? Skate park. On tour. Yeah, it is. It is tabbed. Grind trick off of Muska's Gap. What is Muska's Gap? Does it say it? Nope, it does say it. Pretty sure I saw it say it. Oh yeah, Muska Gap. I've done it 8 times. Not on a grind. I'm not sure exactly which one of these is the Muska grind, so I'll kind of just skate around until I figure it out. Not this. I think this is a separate grind. Yeah, that's a separate one. Not this. I don't think it's this. Nah, it's not that. I've done it 8 times, so it's something common enough that I've done. don't think it's this, but let me try it. It is! Oh, that's good. Glad that's what it was. Forbidden connectors. Yeah, that can stay forbidden. Do I have warehouse? The big rail and the channel gaps. Let me see if I can do that. That may be doable for me. I hope one day we get a mod that kind of backports Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 maps into 1+2. I think that'd be pretty nice. This is the big gap, right? Or no, that's high rail. It's a challenge again. Skate park. Get theirs. Big rail. It's not this, right? I don't think this is. No, this is like holy shit or something like that. That's the big road. That's so silly. I'm overthinking that thing. Okay, I know what I can do now. There we go. That was easy. Excuse me. Holy shit, no over the pipe gaps in a single combo. That's a little diabolical. That's what if I do... It's the other way around though, right? Nope, got it. Get there's huge ditch. Ditching class, that's the top thing, right? It's a little stinky. What's this? Skate park. Skate park. Walkway rail trans. Buddha Buck, Wall Gap Junior, around the bends. Maybe a little bit out of my league. Cold breeze, chopper gap, and it's cold up here gap. That's possible for me. Woo! But yeah, look how seamless it is for me to load into these levels. It's almost instantaneous. Where like 3+4, it takes like 3 to 5 business days for it to even load. Takes forever. What's the challenge again? It's cold breeze. Chopper hop and it's cold up here gap. It's probably easier if I do the other one first. Yeah, it's way easier if I just do this one. Wait a minute. Chopper hop. That's chopper hop. That's significantly easier than I was expecting, but easier for me to do this. There we go. That one was easy enough. What am I missing for here? Bull ring. Hanger gaps. Got punted from that. I know there's this gap that's very particular. I think there's like one here. Few gaps over the door. Air over the door. I think it's right. It's a rolling gap. I think this is one. Oops. There it is. There's air over the door. And then wing time, air time. I recognize that one, but I don't have to see if I can get it. Wing time. So, where is this one? Not that. I know one of these are a manual, right? No, that's not it. Gaps. Downwind lip. One half pipe lip. Wind tunnel back wall. Downwind lip. There's most of the lip tricks, I think. It's not one. What's this one? No, it's not one either. High stepping. That's all the ones I can think of here. Few gaps. That should be most of them at this point. Yeah, 3 left. The other half pipe lip. Little light hopper. Oh, it's up. It's up in the lighting rig. And upwind lip. It's not this one. downwind lip, it would be this one. There we go. Just one more now. It's like what? Up here. That's the wrong one. Oh, man, this is such a good song. This one, I think. No. Oh, it's close. There. It's wild that, like, the reason why I felt like my character was so slow was just because the input delay from the controller earlier. With this, I feel completely fine now. Just not reaching that. Damn. That's a very specific way you gotta bounce off this, right? I think so. I'm going to get some speed first. It's gotta be like this little jump between those two. What's the best way for me to do that? Maybe I can bounce out of this. Yep, that's the way. That's the way to do it. It's not like that. Maybe without this I can... No. Try not being special. Let me see if I can get it without the special meter. I feel like I'm overshooting it just a bit. Maybe I'll reduce the stats down. Yeah, let me reduce the stats down. That's a little too low for me. I'm just not landing this. Damn. Okay. I gotta get boneless out of it. That was almost. That was an improvement. I'll take it. I'll take it. It's easy to get up that way, but that's not the right way. I'm gonna search it up at this point, so I'm not wasting everyone's time. Little light hopper. Little light hopper gap. Yep, I was right. Okay. Good to know I was right, bad to know I was right, because then I gotta do this. Just can't, like... I can't launch myself at the right angle. Get one of these off. Let me try this again. Air here. Up, down. Oh, so close! I bounced over it this time. Good progress. I think I was onto something when I was doing it this way. Oh, he was like an inch lower. Oh. There we go. There we go. Good shit. I won't be doing this for all of them, but I want to do the ones I can at least know I can get. God, there's ones for chopper drop. What the hell? Probably like launching distance. While the even chopper drop has 10. I ain't one of them. I ain't one of them. Definitely gotta be a lip up on the helicopter itself, I bet. Yep. Oh. I'm not gonna land that though. There we go. Is there a lip all the way at the top of this? No. Okay, so it's definitely speed. Oh, almost. this helps me get it. So 90 feet. No, that's not going to do it. Not back off. Wouldn't be surprised if it's something. I've never done all the gaps for chopper drop. I can't even imagine what they all are. So one looks like it's this. No. That skater would have been dead as hell if they were to do that shit. I just want to do the normal grind into it. Smallest grind off of it. May pass on this one. That's... I don't want to look up every sort of gap and stuff. So... I'll pass on that for now. So I haven't done the secrets. Theirs are a little bit... let me do... some of the skaters. Because the skaters are easy enough. So let me do... Who have I not done any yet for? Okay, enough, I had his 100% did on the Switch. What do I want to do for? They're costly as well. Kickflip, so good. Kickflip landed. Hurricane, kickflip, Superman. Rigid blunt slide. Rigid blunt slide. Let me add that. Let me change this music out. There we go. There's like to see if how many of these I can get in the first level as well. I always think it's kind of fun. Hey, Edsy, good to have you. How'd you sleep? I love when you just come out of nowhere and just like start talking in like caveman. Me wake up. Me get food. Me like. Yeah, I've just been messing around. I did some Torok earlier, but for some reason, it checks out as usual, but I ended up having streaming issues. Torok smoked my entire audio system on my computer. So I had to end the stream. It was like the song ended, and it was like taking the rest of your audio with it. Yeah, I don't know why it was doing that shit, but I had to end it. I only got like an hour into it, and it was just like, nope, gone. And I was like, oh, let me just put on like some background music, like what I currently have. Nope. Entire computer lost out on playing sound. So not quite sure why I was doing that. But I was like, you know what? It's Tony Hawk time. So I'm just doing some like of the random XP challenges and stuff like that. That's one of my favorite things to do, because I normally play through and like zone out and chat while I do these anyway. So I was like, you know what? I may as well just stream it. I don't know if they'd be interesting for anyone, but I'm like, I'm already doing this. I may as well. Let's see, which one is this? Is it this? Yep, there we go. Just kickflip Superman. Get enough points for that, and then land it. And I still gotta do the one where you combine all of them. There's that. There's that. Okay, shit. What you thinking of streaming? You do a stream, it's like playing GoldenEye but with the best controller, and it's yours. Maybe the shotgun one. The like wreck shotgun fun run. Oh right, I know what you're talking about. The auto shotgun one. I think I talked about it before, but I was actually going to do something like that in the past. I'm so glad that other people have been inspired to do them, so I don't have to do them. I still have a specific shotgun challenge that I want to do, but I'm like, I'm so glad that people got, I don't know if they're fully inspired off me. I'm not going to fully take credit for that, but I am glad that people have been inspired enough to start doing these campaign challenge stuff. Were you able to get Go for the work at all? We could even dabble around with the multiplayer today at the end too if we want. But that'd be entirely up to your call since we weren't able to do it the other time. I'd be down to watch the shotgun auto run today. I don't know how much longer I'll be streaming for, but I was like, I'm just kind of chilling. I'm hungry. I haven't eaten anything since, like, breakfast. I ended up having, frozen, peanut butter and honey sandwiches because they're just easy to grab at the store. I don't gotta worry about, like, cooking them or anything, or, like, having them thaw out. Not cooking them. Let's see, what is it? What am I looking for? Special flavor, special combo landed. That's with everything. Flippy grindy. The non-special flip and grind trick. But yeah, I'd be absolutely down to see you do the auto shotgun. I guess that wasn't the challenge. Flippy grindy. 15,000 point combo with non-special flip and grind tricks. Oh, okay. I try to go for it, but looking for the one Merc sent. Merc sent it in the general chat for our little group DM. It should just be right up on the general. So how many more do I gotta do for this? 5 for 1? Mall combos. Special flavor is kind of nutty. Hurricane kickflips are good. I do gotta end this run. Hopefully that should fix it. I don't know what's going on with yours. Maybe you had, like, maybe there was some sort of, like, plugin update or, like, setting or a component that you had on your computer that just it didn't vibe with anymore. Kickflip Superman. Let me change that to... That's a good one. Kickflip So Good's a really good special, I think. Just really quick to come out. What is this? Is this... That's a grind. Yeah, that's a grind. Okay, let me do Superman first. Okay, did all of them. There we go, good shit. I like doing... These are some of my favorite challenges because of just combining a bunch of their specials. Gap combo. Fly-by-wire gap in Philadelphia with only flips and grinds. Specials allowed. Okay, good to know. Over the hump. Yeah, now I get to just play through the regular game. I only gotta do everything. I just gotta do, like any percent essentially. Just get all gold medals. Oh, that did count as a table. This is genuinely a game I could never get bored of. I think 1+2 has my favorite engine. Like, I really just love the engine of 1+2. Like, 3 is, like, second for me. I love how grounded 3's engine feels. I was never a fan, as an adult, of, Thug 2's. I always felt Thug 2's just felt too... janky? I don't know how to fully describe it. Like, unpolished? I really like Thal's engine. But Thug 2 definitely felt like the most jankiest, especially the running and the jumping animation stuff. It's heel flip the kicker gap. Always has me second guessing. I can do enough objectives here that I can fully skip downtown with just doing the, what's it called? The scores. It's gonna ask me for Maul. I love 100%ing Maul, so Maul's super easy for me to do. I can just about do it in one run. I think I can actually do it in one run. I always do that. I knew it was gonna happen. I knew it. That was such a fun mod. The Christmas mod. Oh, wrong thing. At least I can still get the secret tape this run. But yeah, if you plan on streaming, let me know, because that'll also give me a good excuse to stop streaming as well. Not that I'm looking for an out for streaming stuff, but I'm like, it's like, oh yeah, I could probably like use eating dinner and stuff. I definitely fumbled a chunk of this level. Oh, I fucked that up. Oh. Oh, it's not that bad. As long as I remember this. There we go. Yeah, airwalk, flying leap gap. I gotta remember that it is down right. I always think it's upright. It is not. I'm so glad that they listened to the fans too for this game, because when it first came out, it didn't have the ability to play through multiple campaigns. It was like essentially the second you completed the campaign for anyone, it was just like, yep, campaign's done for everyone. I'm so glad that they listened and they added that whole thing, because if it was like 3 and 4, 3 plus 4, they would have never put out another update. They would have just been gone. But it's so weird that they did 3 plus 4 so different with the on tour mode. One, I wish you could disable the pro goals in the on tour mode. And then 2, I wish it was unlocked by default. It was big things I was not a fan of, sadly. I missed that. Oop, I missed it again. Oh, it didn't give me the satisfaction for that. There we go. And the second one's like up here, right? One might even stream some LTK practice. I think that'd be pretty cool. I remember we were talking about it earlier this year. I think if you just stream the LTK stuff, I think that would bring in like an audience. It's fun. It's cool. People do it for Smash Bros. Why not? Plus, it could inspire people to be like, oh yeah, maybe even if I'm not going to do the LTK event, maybe I can at least hop in and like play a few. I think that'd be a good idea. Plus, on your streams as well, you can show people how to set up AQZ. Like at the beginning, be like, hey, here's how you set it up. Here's like a general thing. Here's a link to the video on how to set it up, stuff like that. Ooh, more GoldenEye. I think that's a good idea. We can do, yeah, I agree. I think you'd do good with it. Because you're the one that has like the most experience for doing like the tutorial stuff plus using AQZ at this point. If anyone's going to know how to use AQZ and like set it up, it would be you. And if you need any footage at all to showcase it too, like if you need an extra player, let me know. I'll be gladly down to help out. Kind of like what we did when Graz did the, I guess both. Did we also do a showcase of the multiplayer? I can't remember on your tutorial. Because I know Graz did the tutorial and then we did some recording of gameplay. I'm doing one for the tournament, but that is for that ROM. Understandable. I honestly think, like, yeah, like, I think a good video idea too is just showcasing everything that, like, some of these mods can do. I know we've done, I don't think you ever released it, but we did the Rex Twine maps, right? I think it would be cool to also showcase, like, each of the extra cheats and stuff that's been added to them. Like, just to show off everything that's really cool about it. Because a lot of times, some of those really cool, like, more, like, nitty-gritty details get lost when just being played for, like, the levels and stuff. Yeah, I think that'd be really good, especially the way you do, like, your videos when it comes to stats and showcasing things, TH. I think it would be great. Like, your, Ooh, also, I gotta see if I can actually land this trick on this time. Your one where you showcased the GoldenEye stats for, like, the hitboxes and everything, it's really good. It feels professional. It's like it gets right to the point. See if I can land this time. Oh man, I did it! Look, alright, it was entirely the controller. So Adzi, earlier, let me see if I can, oh, I'm not gonna land this first try. Earlier, I had an issue where, like, all my inputs, I just felt like I was delayed. Like, I just felt like I was off. I'm like, something's wrong with me today. I don't know what it is. And, like, as I'm playing the game longer and longer, I'm, like, realizing my PS5 controller was so out of sync that, like, not only did I feel slower moving, but, like, everything I was doing was just not working out. I was constantly falling over, constantly fumbling, all kinds of shit. Oh, I still missed that. But at least I'm getting these, like, I'm wall riding right up there now. Let's see, I want the tutorial to be quick and to the point, other videos longer. Yeah, understandable. Oh, you know it. Yeah, I love 1+2. It's probably at this point my favorite Tony Hawk in the grand scheme of things. Like, 3 will always be, like, my favorite, but, like, this is the one that I can easily go back and just, like, play at any time. I kind of gotta be in a little bit of, like a good mood to play. Not like a good mood, but, like, a certain mood to, play, like, 3. Where, like, 1+2, it's just so accessible and so much fun. Yeah, I can easily pull that off. I was struggling for the life of me to get that earlier. Alright, that's the first grind. That goal was putrid, but at least now I can hopefully get up here in time and do it. That's that again. I think I did the other one right. No, 2 of them. Shit. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Here comes the panic. That one gap has got to be like the hardest objective in this whole game. You get it and then you start panicking. Oh, I'm panicking hard. Ooh, man. I'm not getting that. Damn. I hate that objective. I love 95% of this game, except for the 5% that makes up this specific objective. It feels like it has to take your full attention to do it for, like, the speed run. Let me get this objective first. Or not this objective. This... Oh, I missed it. Let me restart this. But yeah, honestly, I think some of these mods and, like, overall tutorials need, like, updated videos and updated, like, commentary and tutorials and everything. Oh, so close. Yeah, exactly. Like, if it wasn't for y'all, I would have never really figured out how to get AQZ set up. Oh, that wasn't the best attempt. There we go. Like, I'm consistently getting this now. So it was 100% the controller. That's nutty. Still not enough. I want to know what crack they were smoking for this objective. Fucking hell. There we go. They go up here, and slightly off. Wasn't enough. This is some good city music. Let me try the other way. Let me try going like this. Oh, you're shitting me. It touched it. I could have easily grinded that. I think these stats are a good setup too. I think I'm not going to touch the stats. I went the wrong way. Oops. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, damn. Okay, let me add some stats to this. So close. That launched me a little too high. That's too far. Yep, I'm overshooting it now. Damn. It's so precise for this gap. It's unreal. Oh. I feel like that Simpsons meme. It's like you can see right the moment where his heart gets ripped in half. That's not it. I wasted too much time there. I don't even know why I'm attempting this. I proved what I could do now that I have the actual proper controller. Nope. Close enough for me. That level is putrid. Going back to warehouse. Best level. The only downside with this level is just this little wet fart of a second ramp up here. So I like training so much in Thug 2. They replaced this with a half pipe, or not a half pipe, a pool. Like, it adds so much to it. And then they also add up in the rafters too, extra railing for like the sprinklers and stuff. Merc. Good to see you this morning. I hope you're doing well. Got everything in there. Now I'm just doing that. There we go. You missed it, Merc. I don't know what happened. I gotta figure it out. A little bit ago, I disconnected this PS5 controller from my PC. Because I was trying to set up something on the N64 with this, and then I put it back. No, not the N64, the Switch 2, and then I reconnected it back to the PC afterwards, and this thing has such bad input delay and disconnect, like desyncs. It's unreal. So I thought I was just playing at my worst. And then I popped this on, and I went back to playing how I normally play. Good, just eating some toast and having some coffee. Ooh. I love iced coffee. It's my favorite. Ooh, speaking of, I almost fucking knocked my tea everywhere. Holy shit. I was like, sucker punch that thing. Ooh, both menus back to back. Yeah, I never understood the hate for this level. I like this level. It's not some, like, unbelievably amazing level, but it's fun. I like the blend that one has, where there's a mix of, like, everything. Ooh. Crunchy Biscoff. Oh, I missed. Oh, I missed. I almost fell through the map. I'm missing all these now. That. That. There's this. There we go. I think if I line this up, I can actually just phase right through this. Yep, there you go. That's how easy it is to pop right through out of bounds on that specific area. I was actually surprised I did it through in Philly. The Donkey Kong 64 of Tony Hawk games. At some point, too, I actually have my Xbox 360 hooked up and everything. I want to do a stream playing through Tony Hawk Pro Skater HD. Because I think that'll be interesting. Would be fun? No. But I do like playing through. I don't know how to describe it. It's like, it's nice to play through something shitty, because then it kind of like makes you appreciate the good games more. Because, oh boy, is Pro Skater HD shitty. Trying to get the secret tape in Venice Beach was such an absolute nightmare for me when I tried playing through that. But I do really like some of the designs they had for the levels. Oh, I missed. I really like what they did with, like, Airport and a few of the other levels. Like, they're pretty neat, like, redesigns. So, I mean, that song fucking slaps. I love that song so much. When Pro Skater 1+2 first came out, I had every other song disabled and I just had that one on repeat. Oh, it's so good. I need to get a proper playlist. I was mentioning it earlier, but I need to get a proper playlist for when I play Tony Hawk. I almost said Donkey Honk. Tony Hawk. So I have more upbeat music. Yeah, perfect timing for upbeat music. Yeah, this song's got me pumping up. I need to listen to more of his music. I have the worst thing where, like, I want to listen to more albums and stuff, and I want to, like, check out more songs from, like, artists. But, like, I shit you not, I've got the Tony Hawk soundtrack plague. Like, my Spotify is just, like, 1 to 3 songs from an artist, and, like, that's it. Oh, I missed. Oh, I missed. Skipping this song. There we go. Penis music. song is how I feel about fucking falling off the edge of this map. But yeah, no, I definitely need to like really sit down and like just listen to like his discography and shit. My Spotify rap last year was like, you listen to like 900 or so songs or some shit like that, like a large amount. And it's like, here's how many albums you listen to. 4. I was like, oh, I thought I listened to more albums this year. No, 4. I guess 4 was more. 4 was more than like 1. So hey, that's progress. Red Flag, Fallen Leaves, Devil's Midnight Mass, Viking March. I'm going to screenshot that so I can see that later. Where'd my game go? Uh-oh. My YouTube end of year. Yeah, you like hearing that? I don't know why it's doing that. It just like blows your ears out. My favorite thing is if you redeem any of the channel point stuff too, it'll just blow your ears out, like the banana roulette. I don't know what it is with Tony Hawk when I stream, but it does that. My YouTube end of year thing, he said the most things I watch is Sonic videos. Uh-oh. I'm surprised I was spared. Here, let me try. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's such a weird audio thing, isn't it? Why is it's unique to me, I swear to God. What could you have possibly been? Yeah, Tony's progressing farther and farther. He's getting closer. Speaking of Tony Hawk, my spouse's mom actually met and used to live near where Tony Hawk was. Because they used to go to the same skate park. Like, that's some cool fucking parent lore to have. Holy shit. Yeah. That's my favorite shit. It's like, oh, it's like, you look like Tony Hawk. That's because I am. Why? I don't even remember the thing I was previously saying. The spike in audio like did like a Men in Black like memory wipe thing on me. Holy shit. Alright. Time for me not to mess this up again. There we go. No, I gotta do airwalk over this. Doing the wrong one. Other stats up here. Nope, that's the Madonna again. I always mix the two up. There we go. Man, I really don't remember what I was talking about. Let me scroll up. Is there some sort of context? I guess I'll go back to the last one. I want to listen to more. I want to listen to more music albums this year. More than 4. I should specify 2. The bands that I have more than like fucking 3 songs for is System of a Down, Audio Slave, Blue October, Gorillaz. Does the Deep Rock Galactic and Risk of Rain 2 OSTs count? I think there's like a few other. Yeah, fair. There's a few others that I have like more than 3 songs for, but for the most part, like, it's like one and done. How much farther do I gotta get for this? 6 scores, that's perfect. 1 more part goal. What could I possibly do? I can't believe I didn't do the heel flip. Yeah, there's so like many artists. I'm like these are some of my favorite songs ever. Like, I love this. And then I listen to like the rest of the album, and like none of it sounds like it. None of it sounds like the one song I really like. I'm like, God damn it. I wanted to add in some indie music, some indie video game music to this as well. But I swear to God, so many like indie devs, their music, the soundtracks in their games are copyrighted. Oh, I got flagged when I played Herald of Havoc because the soundtrack was like copyrighted. It's like, you're shitting me. Yeah, oh yeah, Pink Floyd. Also, a pretty small indie band is like Metallica too. I got a few of their songs, but Pink Floyd is actually one that I have a lot of songs for. My spouse has actually gone to like multiple of their concerts and stuff like that. Isn't funny enough, like, oh yeah, right, Redvox music. I have a lot of them. Didn't Vinny say, like, he has his music that it's, like, not copyrighted or some shit? Uh-oh. Oh, right, that one doesn't have a sound effect. Oh, fuck, I'm running low. In the early days, there was an unknown band called the Beatles. I know, right? I was just thinking, I was like, one day some bastard is going to join and like just redeem like 900 points of just hydrate. Just have to drink an entire bottle of tea or some shit. Man, I'm fumbling. Ooh, I'm really fumbling. Holy shit. Let's crash. Fuck! I think I already had, like, enough points to gold this. Oh, there's Adsy music. I'm expecting caveman mode to come out. Next something here. There we go. Oh shit. Ooh, I'm really fumbling with this. I think this is the last 6 score I need. There we go. You work today, Merc? I think you're still off, right? You're off until like the 14th or something. Oops, that point up there. There we go. What did I get? Top cars. Do you have the yes I do. I have both the original Sprite upscaled, and then I have the high quality one. At least I think I should still have the high quality one. Check the PNG's channel. It may be in there. If not, I can send it to you. But I think it should be in the PNG channel. Oh, excuse me. I think I zoned out and passed the other cop car. Shit. There we go. It wasn't in PNG. Ah, shit. Okay, let me... Wrong thing. Let me hide this real quick and get the photo for you. Excuse me. I don't know where mine went. I had it. Huh. Yeah, I'm not sure where mine went. There we go. I have to see if I can find it later on. Oh yeah, absolutely. I know I have it somewhere. It's in one of these folders. Because I have the original texture that I've upscaled. And then I have the high res version. Oh shit. I'm used to having the specials for the manual. I forgot to turn them on. Ah, shit. There we go. Were you about to make a thumbnail for, like, today's stream or something? Finished this. Let me... I wonder if I have it anywhere. I wonder where it would be. Let me check on here real quick, because there's a chance I could have it saved on my phone. Also, it kind of gives me a nice little breather on my hands. I feel like after a while, after playing Tony Hawk for a bit, you get to a point where you start, like, failing a lot more. And, like, your hands just kind of give up. That's what happens to me, at least. Let me see. Let me see if I can find it at all. It's kind of nice to just to chill and casually play through some of this today. You know, I can always just have a good time just chatting and spending time playing through some Tony Hawk. I love this game to death. I have somewhere. Very low quality. Should still be fine. Somewhere. Oh, I wonder. Used to stretch out a bit. Let me pause this. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, man. I've been sitting in like one spot for a while now. Damn. Ooh. Do you need the actual like high quality one, or are you fine with the actual like texture? Because I can upscale one for you real quickly. Okay, here. I'll actually pop this up to show what I'm doing. I can pop this in here. I open this up, drop this in here. So that's the normal. I have somewhere. Where is it? Normally what I'll do is I'll pull a something like this, and I'll just rip out. I like to do it individually, that way it doesn't do any sort of transparency inside it. Because I know every time I try to do any sort of transparency stuff through automated, it'll just kind of like eat out some of the actual colored lines or pixels. I have one of these hand drawn somewhere too. I know I do, because you can see on the thumbnail for Small Enemies mod, I use that crosshair as like one of those stupid clickbait meme photos. This is a nice little stretch for my pingors. There we go. And then what I'll do after this is I'll take this image size and I'll make it something stupid like 3200, fuck it. Export. There we go. Yeah, I can actually send it to you right now. Oh, I see what you're going for with that. There you go. I really like working on stuff. I've really grown to enjoy working on pixel art and regular drawing stuff with mouse at this point. It's like just a nice little fun thing to do that hasn't just been on controller for hours. There we go. Let me add some damn manuals to this. 1 foot manual, rusty slide. There we go. Double select. How many more? 4 park goals. Secret tape, I'm good on that. Yeah, just do these two. Yeah, I have one somewhere. One I would like to get at some point is an upscaled photo for Perfect Dark's reticle. But I don't think Perfect Dark uses a texture for its reticle. I'm pretty sure it's in the game's code itself. The way they do it is like funky. There we go. Probably hit the like 350 or 4-hour mark, and then I'll call it there. That way I can get food and then get ready to watch the stream and stuff. I'm surprised. I was streaming for like 6 hours today. I got one more textbook to collect, I think, right? No, I got 2. I got 2. Collect 1 in here. Which isn't the longest stream I've done. I think, what was it, like 7 to 9 hours or some shit like that? Yeah, it sucked. Like, I started up the stream, you'll be able to see it in the VOD. I'm like, alright, cool shit, ready to go. I'm actually kind of pumped to play through some Turok. Audio completely broke. And it's just like, what? Like, it was just complete silence. So I had to load up other games to test to see what it was. No other game caused the audio issue. It was exclusively Turok. And then I finally got it to work. And I was like, okay, cool. I played through an hour. The music stopped and I guess was supposed to loop. And it just didn't. And when the song died down and ended, it took all of my sound effects on the PC and just muted them. I couldn't do anything. And I was like, oh, let me try putting on like music like how I have now. Nope, nothing. So I had to end the stream. I had to restart everything. I'm like, fucking hell, Turok's cursed. Makes me nauseous, and it eats my computer sound. I think I got it. What challenge do I have now? Oh, the park cars is honestly easy. And life preservers, it's easy to just do these. But yeah, it's such a shame, because I was actually getting a little pumped to play it. That GoldenEye mod, by the way, for Turok definitely needs a bit of work. The models are a little funky. The D5K clips through geometry. The KF7 doesn't have the right firing. What's it called? Like the muzzle flash isn't in the right spot, sadly, and it uses a lot of repeat sounds and just has some like weird visual issues, sadly. Still cool that it exists, but like hopefully they work on it in the future. And I don't think they'll ever see my stream or VOD at all, but if they do need help getting like actual models that aren't funky, I'll gladly help supply that, because I actually went in and I worked on my own version of those models with the textures so they aren't broken. Damn, I hit that thing like a concrete pole. Holy shit. I think it would be cool if it had both GoldenEye's and Perfect Dark's weapons in the same mod, because like it would fit perfectly for the sci-fi weapons. Because like obviously GoldenEye's not going to have really anything sci-fi, and Perfect Dark's not really going to have anything standard. So I think it would be a perfect combination. Plus, it would fill up the gap that the mod's lacking, because it's only like the watch, slappers, the PP7, D5K silenced, KF7, shotgun, the unused shotgun, and the auto shotgun. Oh yeah, and the golden gun. And there's still, like, I think... Oh, yeah, no, there's more. The grenade launcher and the rocket launcher. But there's still, like, a handful of weapons that could clearly have, like, something from, like... Oh, I missed it again! Something from, like, Perfect Dark or something like that. I also think the KF7 should replace the D5K silence for the assault rifle. And I think the RCP should be the minigun. I'm gonna miss this. No, I keep missing it. Damn. How late do you think you're gonna stream today? Like, what time do you think it's starting? Oh, perfect. That's perfect. Hell yeah. Not sure how long. Yeah, understandable. I'll definitely be... I think I still need the RDBs and stuff. If you want, you could put in your Discord... I keep missing this damn thing. You could put in your Discord in the showcased mods the most updated version of the mod that you want to do the 1v1 LTK stuff with. And then I can download that and hop in a bit. Ah, shit. Let's do one better. Ooh, what you doing? Ooh, okay, real shit. That's perfect. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, it's perfect for me. I just need to get gold on this, and I complete going for gold challenge for this guy. There we go. Such a weird spot to have a stat point. memorable because it's like you got to figure out how to properly launch yourself over there. Were you able to find Merc's file in the chat? My whole brain got shut off after that loud sound, so I can't remember if we were discussing that or if we discussed that fully. I swear to God, I'm like a damn deer. You play a loud sound and my brain just like shuts off and I stand in the middle of traffic. Aww. That's one thing that I do. I couldn't see it. I'll link it to you after this, after the stream. That's one thing I do not miss living in the city, is I don't have to worry about deer. Like, it's nice. It's like, now obviously if like I'm traveling outside the city then I do, but like living inside the city area, I've not seen a wild deer around here since I've moved here like 3 years ago. Oh my God, it's gonna be 4 years ago. Jesus Christ, where's the time gone? But yeah, I'll send it to you afterwards. There's the prize money. Where's the challenge? Did I already have gold going for gold? Maybe I did. Maybe that's not a part of his or part of any of them. Maybe I just made that up. Five, 6 scores. Downhill score. Achieve a score above 6. Oh, that's what I was doing wrong. I can just do downhill. Downhill's easy. But yeah, this is fun. I kind of like just being able to chill and just play this and just have a good time. I plan on doing another Turok stream because the first one got shafted a bit. At least I think I uploaded the VOD to YouTube at the least. Oh, I messed up. But I still plan on showcasing some of the Perfect Dark mods I worked on. And then, depending on if people are interested on them, doing more of like some of the playthroughs on some of the games I was playing through. I've been refraining myself from doing another DK64 run because I could honestly like play that shit every day. There we go. Got more stats. Do spin. Spin speed's good. didn't get like a metric ton of challenges done today. But at least I got like a good chunk. I ended up getting sidetracked in playing through like what 2 or 3 campaigns or careers. I forget they're called tours now. I'm used to them being like classic or career. Got his skins, give him that one. Got most of his boards. I think I will probably call it here. I think this was a nice little time. And I appreciate everyone for tuning in today. Appreciate anyone for watching the VODs if they do. And I hope y'all have a good rest of your day. And I hope y'all get to enjoy Adzy's stream. Because I know I definitely will. The AQZ practice is like a lot of fun. Oh no, you're good, Merc. I appreciate you just for lurking. Um But yeah, I'm glad I got to sit down and to do the stream stuff. Because I know I haven't been streaming as much the last like week or two. Like, oh my god, just shit left and right and like just out of energy. But I keep saying I want to try to stream for the next day and it doesn't happen, so I'm not gonna say that this time. So maybe I'll reverse energy and I get to stream tomorrow. Um or maybe not because I just jinxed it. Fuck. Um But anyway, I appreciate everyone for tuning in. Hope y'all take care. And bye bye.